Alright guys, with Michelle's idea on creating a Pokemon based on broccoli as a non-living thing and cat as a living thing, I decided to create plattings first of all. And right now we are doing the sketch for both the tail and every single body that you can think of. So right now, we're just envision this cat is doing a sleep around with all of the body tucked in with a huge tail. And by the way, this tail is going to be the source or pretty much the main picture of plattings, considering its large tail looks like a big brush of leaf, and it has a bunch of pretty flowers. So right now, I am free transforming every single part to make it look more natural. So right now we're erasing parts of the head, changing a bit and pretty much sketching it out for later. So right now, the tail and the body and also the head that apparently will look like a little bit like a tree will be done. Right now we're matching the face and adding more elements to it, so the sketch will be a lot easier. And now with that, let's start the sketch. Of course, the sketch is not gonna be that very entertaining, so the point is every sketch needs to be thickened. So with every drawing with a pencil, you're gonna have to use a 2B pencil usually and pretty much thicken it with a ballpoint pen. In this case, I'm using that concept whenever I'm drawing Pokemon, but change in the opacity, or for the sketch you can say, I'm changing the opacity into 50% so it's easier to see and easier to sketch out. Thicken the lines with it, making it super duper simple to do it. And right now, I'm thicken out the lines for every single body part, adding different elements and adding colors. And with the final color, I'm gonna show you guys the Pokedex for this first Pokemon creation of the Indo region. By the way, when I said the Indo region, yes, if you guys saw based on the inspiration of Prek Magic, True Green 7, and other Fakemon YouTubers, they pretty much create a region based on what they in their country. So I decided to create my own based off Indonesian inspiration. So there's two different things why I do this. Secondly, I thought it's very interesting to do, and thirdly, to increase my interest in PPKN, you can say. So the only way I can do that is to actually do something related to it. So right now, with thicken of the lines, let's color it. Alright, so first up, considering this Pokemon that was literally given the topic from Michelle that it's a broccoli, so the only thing logically was giving it a grass type, considering broccolis are vegetable and vegetables are kind of related to grass. So one thing's for sure is this Pokemon has got to have lots of green in its aspect and concept. So starting off with the face with some good old light green and some grass green, I presume. Add some shading, and pretty much for the face we're done. Just gotta add more coloration than the others, and pretty much we're done. Now that we're done with the face of the creature, time to add the shading for the front of the face. And right now I'm adding the color palette, the color brown for its nose, and boom, that's a nose color right there with the lighting in it. Alright, now we're coloring the head, and that's pretty much where the leaf texture is gonna come in. That's a leaf. That's pretty much a leaf hair. I thought it was creative. And boom! Right now we're adding the coloration and adding the shade and the shadow for the body. So this is the shade of the body, and right now we are doing the lighting for every part of the leg and the top of pretty much the Platypus's body. And now this is where it's going to be a little bit difficult, but then again, it's pretty simple actually. We're coloring every single part of the tail, and just like I said, this tail is super big considering Plantings is the cultivate Pokemon, so it uses this to create farms, and pretty much uses it as a lot of tools: a shovel, a hoe, and a lot of chopping material that you need for a farm. So right now, the tail has to be exactly same color as the body, obviously, considering it's connected. The lighting of it, and also we're probably gonna give it some coloration on the flowers just to give it a little more flora vibes, you know. And also, most of these flowers are going to be red, like rose and sunflower, well, color yellow. So, without further ado, and the final result for the first ever evolution creation, this Plattings, the cultivate Pokemon. With the extreme love of Flora, Plattings loves to create large farms and creates food for other Pokemon. Plattings will always be determined to create the perfect farm in large groups, from heavy rain to super windy weather. It will always be destined to create the perfect farm. Plattings will also help out injured Pokemon until they are healed and ready to walk. Alright everyone, let's not waste any time, shall we? So, to the second evolution and the final evolution stage of Plattings is Cropio, with yellow coloration and dark yellow as the pupil in the eye area. And besides in the eye area, we also have the eyebrows that gives off a light with a shade of green, both underneath the eye and also that acts as the eyebrows. A nose for every canine. The shoulder pads that decided to look awesome in every single elbow part. The vines in every single wrist of the mammal. And also the weed tail for this creature. May I present to you Cropio, the crop Pokemon. Cropio is said to be the head of each Plattings farm, and they are extremely and known to be territorial of their farm. With its vine around its wrist, it can deliver powerful whips that deal serious damage. Any suspicious activity in the farm will be forced to leave immediately with savagery. That's all for our first Fakemon video. I hope you enjoy and I wish the best of luck to others.